What is going on, Phantom Army? It is your boy Phantom Stelts, and welcome back to the Turing test. I hope you guys enjoyed Chapter 1. Today we're jumping into Chapter 2. We're going to find some more puzzles, and I'm sure they're only going to get harder, so we're going to try to keep our sanity like we did in the first video and try to figure these out. But without any further ado, welcome back to the Turing test, guys, and we will start Chapter 2. Enjoy. Alright, guys, so welcome back. Let's see what puzzles we have for ourselves today.
What condition should I expect to find the ground crew in?
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
So Daniel's missing, Chris is presumed dead, and the other three are hopefully in a stable condition. So let's see. So we've got to get those two balls into that door. So let's see. Let's manipulate this real quick. Can I take this one? Okay. Shoot that there. Manipulate this one. Does that open this door? Yes. We can take this one. That there, that opens that door. Cool. Easy enough. Alright.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Okay. So we'll go up the ladder and scour the room like we do every room. Make sure we know what the dealio is. So it looks like we have to get that block up here to this door. Looks like there's some kind of field around. I wonder. Let's put this under this thing and see what it does. This might be a magnet. And it is. Okay, cool. So that's how we get the block up here. How do we get the block off the magnet? We just walk up and... Oh, we can just walk up and take it. Okay, cool. So this goes in here. That opens up that door. And we can't take this block up the ladder, so... Go ahead and use our magnet again. Climb back up the ladder. We should be able to grab it just like the last one. Yep. Okay, cool. Get through that one. Going smooth so far here in Chapter 2.
Okay, what are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
Okay, so this space station was made to be independent, so they were able to survive on the space station with like Tom just said, they had like a hydroponic garden for fruits and vegetables, so they were able to sustain life for as long as possible on the base. So something's gone really wrong. Can we grab this? Yeah. Okay. So when we when we took that ball out of that opening, it closed. So can we take this back? Now that we're across? Okay, cool. Alright. Put that in there so the door opens. What does this do? Okay, so this just moves the platform back and forth. What's over here? One of the balls. Did anything happen? Let's put it back and make sure nothing happened. I don't think so. I think that's just I think it's just like a free one. Because I remember in the first chapter that we were able to... So I remember in the first chapter we were able to take one of the balls out of the magnet. So I wonder, can we put it back in the magnet to make it work? So let's try this. Okay, so we can shoot it back in there. So the magnet works now. And that should be able to let us get this metal block up there. Okay, so that works that way. So now we got the metal block up the ladder. Let's do this. Okay. Go ahead and take this out. So that drops. Let's pick this up. Oh. Let's pick this up. Put this in over here. Shoot this in here, and then can we grab this one? Okay, cool. So we can get through this door now. There we go.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
So Tom is basically the eyes and ears and everything. Okay, so I can't step off of this, or that door closes. So what about... Okay, so I can't grab this one. Interesting. I wonder if I do this. So that one opens that door. And then I take this one back. Open this door. There we go. Okay, I got it figured out now. There we go. Take this one back. Open this, and we're good. I think we're good. Oh, not good. Okay, we're not good. Just kidding. Let's see. So can I get that other... I need another... Looks like I need another ball in order to get through the door. I need 2. Hold on a second. Since I can shoot through that window, let me try something real quick. Let me try something real quick. Hold on. Grab this. Out, put this in here. There we go. I got it figured out. There we go. Okay. There we go.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
Alrighty. So apparently Tom has a twin on Earth named Michael. So let's see. It looks like I had to get through that door. So let's grab this. It's in here. Looks like I need 2 balls to get into that room. Grab this real quick and see what's in this room. Okay, so that needs to stay there. Wait a second. Hold on. Grab this. Okay, so that closes that door. What about if I switch this? Out of here. Can I grab this one? It's not gonna let me grab it, is it? Oh, there we go. Okay, I got it. Alright, cool. And then I can take this out. This in here. Grab this. This in here. That door's gonna close, okay. Alright. So I need that one out of there. Don't want to go back that way because that's where I came from. Don't need to go back in there, I don't think. If I can do this. So we got the ball out of that one, so I don't think we need to go back in this room right here. I don't think we need to go back in here. So take that. Let's try this. Because I had to have these two doors open. So how do I get... If I take that out, the door closes. I don't need to go back in that room. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold on. Let me go back upstairs and make sure real quick. I think I've got it figured out, but I'm not sure. Okay. Let's try this. Take this out. this here. Put this here. Take this. This. Now we can get this one. There we go. We got it figured out. Cool. Just takes a little brain power, that's all. Just a little bit of brain power.
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself.
Interesting. That was easy enough. That one was actually really easy. Wish they were all that easy.
Have you heard of the Turing test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
He's starting to sound a little sinister, man. Wonder if Tom's the one that's behind all this. I'm gonna say, can we jump to the other side? See if we can make it. I don't think we're gonna be able to make it to the other side. I think it's too short, but we can try one more time. Oh. Alright, let's give it one more shot, because we didn't jump that time. Huh! Nope, it's too short. It's not gonna let us do that, so we gotta have the other, gotta have the other ball. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I didn't see this ladder before. That brings a new phase to the ball game. I didn't even see that ladder before. So let's do this. Let's put this down. Shoot this in here. Bring this through here. There's that. Now we should be able to grab. Be able to grab this from across the room. should be able to get through here. There we go.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well, have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese.
Interesting. Okay, so is there anything in that room that we can use? Okay, no. Looks like that's on a timer. Go. Easy enough. The ones in Chapter 2 aren't really that difficult. I mean, these puzzles aren't really that hard. You just gotta think outside the box. And scour the room and make sure that you find everything that you're supposed to.
In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
Okay. Woo! Just made it.
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
See, I don't like the way this man's talking, bro. So I'm assuming that's gonna kill me. Okay, so... let's go up this way. Okay, I need those two windows to stay open. But I need... Oh, I see what I gotta do. Okay. I see what I gotta do. So these have to be switched. It's gotta go here. That's gotta go there. And then I go through the room and then I can pick the other one out through the window. There we go.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
That's not good. Water closet is to our right. Captain Daniel McLean is to our left. Dr. Sarah Brooke, Chris McLean. Okay, so this is just like his bedding quarters. Let's look in Sarah Brooke's room. Hers is a lot more clean. Knowing that you're always watching, I thought I would write you a letter. As you no longer reside in my mind, I've decided to transfer my thoughts to text. I want to do so in the form of a history lesson. Lesson that perhaps you'll find condescending, but it's likely more for my sake than yours. Alan Turing is considered a father of theoretical computer science and artificial intelligence. Perhaps a lesser known part of his life was his contributions to the field of biology. Why do you suppose his interests lay in these two disparate fields? I assume it was because he believed the world to be logical and understandable. He was a mathematician. He seemed to believe that the great complexity of the universe could be explained with simple rules. 2 years before his suicide in 1952, Alan Turing developed something called reaction diffusion systems. Inside the academic world, this work is cited more than his work on computers. It can be generally formalized as a one-line equation. Okay. So Alan Turing must be our father. Alright. That's just a first aid kit. The whole team experienced nausea during a large electrical surge in Europa's atmosphere. I'm concerned this was not an instance of mass hysteria. Vital signs were affected. It caused a uniform surge in heart rate that was detected in all members of the crew. I'm reporting to ISA. March 7th, 2249. I reported the nauseous incident to the ISA. They offered an explanation of electrical disturbance to our central nervous system. This is ludicrous. An electrical surge large enough to affect our nervous system would have done more than make the team feel ill. I'm going to experiment with some shock therapy. March 8th, 2249. I've discovered that electrical fields disturb our telemetry implants in a way I didn't expect. I contacted the ISA. Strangely, Tom was not comfortable with my attempts to disturb the implant. The ISA have reported back informing me that I am not to disturb the implants. They also encouraged me not to discuss this further with the team. I'm continuing to investigate. I've been running some experiments outside of Tom's view. I can tell he knows this. He has been acting differently around me like an offended child. I feel increasingly nauseous. These implants seem to have neural connectivity. Out-of-body experiences are more frequent now. Okay. I've established a definite correlation. Against my knowledge, I have been implanted with a device with that affects my mind. I use my opportunities and regular health checkups to investigate the crew. We all have them. Every single one of us is implanted with some mind-altering contraption. Tom has been encouraging the team to worry about my mental health. He requested that I retire away from the crew. Misinformation. I cannot will myself to investigate this further. I grow tired quickly. I cannot think straight. I'm not sure if the implant is affecting my thoughts anymore. I believe it is trying to subdue my mind. I think I'm going to attempt an excision. I'm going to remove this implant. I'm typing with my left hand now. The excision went wrong. I'm successfully removed the implant. Unfortunately, I lost my hand in the operation. Tom is very angry. The crew refused to talk to me. Apparently, I'm a bad influence. Sarah patched me up. I wonder if the nature of the organism and its disturbance of my DNA caused my awakening from Tom's influence. If so, that would make for a worrisome revelation. Perhaps this organism is not so friendly. Dan informed me ISA have called for my termination. My masochistic experiment proves I'm a danger to the mission. Fortunately, he chose not to lock me in the brig. I'm going to investigate this implant further. I have to hide my work. The team are becoming increasingly aggressive. They seem to oppose my work to understand the implant. Does not help that Tom is encouraging them to distrust me. I have discovered the nature of the implant as a complex computer. It interferes with the human mind directly. It seems to condition the mind through Pavlovian and instrumental conditioning, eliciting feelings of euphoria when the wearer is obedient and dysphoria when they are disobedient. It also has the effect of suppressing impulses in the frontal lobe, presumably to lower free will. It seems to interface crudely with motor neuron cells through the cerebellum. It is my hypothesis that the crew is controlled by this implant. This is their strong aversion to helping me. I need a method of suppressing its impact, perhaps a drug, Rizolo. Maybe an antidepressant to minimize the conditioning effects combined with a strong electromagnetic field. I could use one of the industrial electromagnets from the construction robots. I have managed to get Chris on my side. He has agreed to test some medical procedures with me in private. It will be more difficult one-handed, but I must persevere. I'm hoping to keep this out of the eyes of Tom, though I have a feeling he will still be listening. Okay, so it sounds like... Whose room are we in right now? Turkarev. So it sounds like he's getting increasingly suspicious of Tom, as am I, because he's starting to talk a little sinister, more sinister, so... Wonder if Tom is behind everything that's going on. This is Sochi's room. The wedding ring? So he's a music fan. Motion sickness relief. Hi Matthew, we've been studying organism 119. Please find attached scanning electron microscope image which appears to show pilus formation. We hypothesize that this is a stress response due to high levels of radiation. We plan to infect a human cell line with organism 119 and perform irradiation experiments with flow cytometry. Would this be appropriate? It would be great if you could get the department to look at the SEM image. Kind regards, Sochi. Okay, so it sounds like they're trying to infect human cells with this organism, but it was deemed dangerous, so